Hello everyone of YouTube, this is Dynamic coming at you with a fresh new Let's Play of Amnesia the Dark Descent. I am actually fairly new to YouTube and its ways, and I'm really wanting to break ground in this, and I had this game for a while. I never really got into it, so I figured, well, after looking around YouTube and seeing how many people played it, I decided this would be a good place to start. I never really got far. I think the furthest I ever got was 3 out of 4 things to make the acid pretty much at the beginning. So I'm going to make an account and hurry along while I pretty much explain who I am. So, Dynamic. Alright, select, and we're going to start the new game. And I'm going to shut up while it does the intro sequence.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Alright, so that was the intro sequence to Amnesia the Dark Descent. As you can see, we are apparently losing our mind, and we're forgetting things at a rapid pace, which will be explained later. Anyways, I myself, being new to this, let me explain who I am as a person. Of course, you know I'm male, so obviously. I'm kind of a country bumpkin because I live out in the western area of the United States. Then of course well, this is probably the... Oh boy. Okay, computer freaked out there for a second. The biggest secret that I have is I am a furry. Well, I am a member of the furry fandom, but I am what you call scaly. My persona is a dragon, hence my profile picture. I'm hoping I can get a more customized one of my actual persona later. But let me shut up for now and get out of here. Sorry people don't want to flirt with me. If anyone wants to flirt with me, I am currently taken. Freaking shut up, whatever you are. I know there's nothing here. There's a lot of opening doors. I probably should be opening these things and finding the tinderboxes I know that are around. Oh, stop freaking out, you pansy. And I'm pretty, my biggest thing is, a lot of people see us as just a sexual group. That's how people see us. And I'm one of those people that's here to show you that we're not. We do have a sense of person. It's not all about who can we be. Ah, Daniel, you're possessed. I don't know what that was, but he was, walking and I wasn't even moving. But, open up. Tinderbox. I get the feeling I'm going to use a lot of those before the end of this. Someone explain to me why nobody likes these statues. They're pretty much inanimate objects. Oh, they're running. Ah, boy. Not scary, dude. Not scary at all. I tend to be a little aggressive, I'll admit that. I will admit that as a person. I'm kind of an angry person. Get off the ground, Daniel. I have watched a lot of other people do these Let's Plays, and I'm just I'm waiting to be scared. I haven't actually seen anyone play through the actual Amnesia story. I've just seen some of the custom stories done. I'm hoping I can be entertaining for you guys eventually when I get to the point where I no longer know that it's just noises. I'm just kind of doing a brief thing because I remember searching all these and I can't remember which ones all have tinder boxes. I remember looking at this and thinking, wow, somebody spilled the Kool-Aid. There's gonna be some mad black people about this one. Yeah, I'm on Meme Center way too much. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Okay, so try saying that one 5 times fast. Constantinople, 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 Constantinople. Okay, it's not that hard, but it feels like it. Blowing doors. No sexual innuendo meant there. Alright, we're coming up on the room where we find our lantern. Swirly wind. So yeah, I'm pretty much just rushing through this one. So yeah, for those of you that wondered what it's like if a furry was to play a game, you're about to freaking find out. Well, one furry. There's a lot of us, and there's a lot of different freaking likes and dislikes, preferences, yada yada yada. Just remember to be open-minded about things, especially like when all you hear is bad stuff. Try to be open-minded and see if there's actually some good with it too. Ah, the Daniel's note to self. Give me the oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
I gotta wonder how Daniel felt writing that letter to himself. He had to feel kind of psychotic. This letter... Bloop. Get me out of here. And into here. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. I kind of want to know where in the lore these loading sequences come in. The freaking Flappy Birds. I remember this. Oh boy.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery.
I'm bringing the lamp.
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... What did you call it?
The sticky
inner
sanctum.
sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Alright, so we have to find the inner sanctum, which is somewhere completely underneath the town. I remember you think, does this mean I'm going insane when I see these? I still don't quite know. No, crystal clear. I'm just imagining things apparently. Oil? Always need oil. Fill up. Yeah, I've learned through watching a lot of other Let's Players not to waste the oil, so for as much as I can, I'm gonna try and keep the freaking birds. Let's get out of this house. Okay. So, come over here to the laboratory. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. There's a lot of violence involved in this game, even though it's not really a fighting game. Yeah, just so you know, even for a dragon I'm incredibly jumpy. When I actually get to the point where I have no idea what's going on, I'm going to be terrified out of my mind and scream my head off probably 9/10 of the time as I run completely in a panic. So I'm just kind of doing this for the benefit of anyone who wants to read this stuff. Noise from above. I gotta remember to get this letter this time. Okay, I'll give it a minute. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments is taking its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. All the way to the wine cellar. The wine cellar. Noise. Water jar. Oh.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Okay, so this is gonna probably be my longest episode because I'm just gonna keep going until I get to the point where I left off my playthrough of this. Give it a minute so you guys can read it if you want to. And boom. I'm just gonna keep going until I reach the point where I left off the first time I played through this, so you guys don't have to suffer through like 3 things of me just going through it like this. Mementos. Blah 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 blah. So yeah. To the point I'd gotten to, I hadn't seen the monster yet. It was just a whole bunch of noises that freaked me out. Traveling to Dova meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglected family. Is this like talking about Alexander? I'm not quite sure. Daniel, why are you possessing him? Why do they have to shout like that? Who is she yelling at to get away from her? The monster? I'm not sure. The shadow. Though most people seem to like to call it the grunt. Is there a reason for that? Because when I hear grunt, I think of Halo. That's what I think of. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone undersoul in London seemed appropriate somehow. That rose. Ah yes, the broken door. Ah, that's a new one. I hadn't heard the grunt.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading... Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the...
Sorry, I can't like let the voice actor go on like that or I'll have like a 45-minute episode. I just need to get back to where I was. I think there was a tinderbox in one of these. Ah, screw it. Get back into the light before I get insane. Oh, I came out the same door, that's why. I got confused there for a second. That noise. Okay. Nope.
17th of May. Today, I took some men and ventured into the crudely carved passage. I was trapped.
Yeah, because I want to get to the point where that's going to interest you guys, and that's probably going to be where I start freaking out about every little noise I hear. And that's not here because I got all the way to the point I was, and I hadn't seen hide nor hair of the grunt yet. Book falls off the shelf. Oh dear. Is there anything about you in here? Yeah. I keep forgetting where everything is, or I would already have it. I'm sorry, guys. Open. Opening mechanics on this game kind of annoy me, though. I mean, they're useful, but they're kind of annoying. Alright, that's locked. Oh yeah, I remember this. that away. I'm just wasting oil at this point. I still got a lot of oil. I don't remember hearing the grunt yet. Oh yeah, the blood dripping ceiling. The wandering maggots. Go here. There's a door. I don't like open doors. Okay, gotta wait for this.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures.
Sorry about interrupting.
The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Ah, the rocks fell, making me eternally screwed. What's this? Oh yeah, the psychotic letter. Whoa, psychedelic, man. It's coming.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Not breakable, my hand, my ass.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Victory is mine. Alright, now, I'm not sure if... Hey, I remember being freaked out by this because I saw that and this and freaked out. Pick that up. That kind of scared me. Yeah, once I actually get to the point where I don't know what I'm doing, I'll probably freak out a lot more for you guys. No, I'm gonna go this way. Can I go this way? Oh, dang it, I have to go through that room. Okay. I'm not sure if it's actually here or not, or if it's just the sound. Sounded really close, but apparently... Whoop! Shut up, piano. Hurry, 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 hurry. This back here. Stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Well, that should have been your first clue to just leave it there. Ow! Oh, I forgot about you. Ah, punk. I'm gonna need some loud down in them, or however. Law. I gotta see it to say it, cause like seriously. How's my health? All is good. My head is pounding and my hands are shaking. Oh, well, that's glorious. Oh yeah, I gotta still getting used to this, where you just have to use the key. Boop, boop, boop. Desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but encamped the hills moved. Well then. Sounds like fun. Shut up.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime! Or at least until tomorrow!
Recuperate. Alright, crouch. Because I really don't know if it's actually here or not yet. I just know that I don't want to find out the hard way. Oh! Chill out. Okay, that's locked. Oh yeah, I forgot the door under the stairs. Hey, Daniel, stop being possessed. Get in here. What's that? Stuff that drops from the ceiling. Rocks. Not stuff, rocks. I hate this blurred vision crap. Oh yes, all the broken wine bottles. Right, there's something in here, I remember. Hey! Calm your shit, man.
Someone's coming.
What? Warpament? Alright, I had one more thing before I left off the first time I played this. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be near as entertaining in this one as I'm going to be in the next, like, 700 parts it takes me once the monster actually gets here and starts eating my face. Oop. I do not like the blurred vision. I don't like being drunk. Not at all. Close that door. Close it, I said. I don't like to leave doors open behind me. It's usually a bad idea. What is this? Oh, I hadn't found... Whoa! Oh, God. Okay, so I hadn't found that in my first playthrough, but that's 3 out of 4. So, as soon as Daniel decides to get up, I'm gonna light this candle so I'm not standing in pure darkness. And I'm gonna cut it here so I can get to the point where I start freaking out really bad later. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and favorite if you did. Subscribe to my channel. It really, really helped my ego. And probably get me to do this more often, because I seriously did not do this very much when I first started playing. Thank you all for... I already said that. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you all have a good day, better day than me while I'm freaking out, and I will see you in the next part that I decide to record. See ya!